Hi, all on streaming world. This is Henry Knight for Creatures of the Realm, where I dive deep into the creatures in the Monster Manual. Welcome, all. We're going to go over demons today, but without further ado, let's do our intro. Hey, we are back tonight, episode 20. I know last episode I had issues with echo, and it happens. I'm not a mic guy or camera guy. I'm learning as I go. Everything's a learning process, and you know what? It's been one hell of a ride. I love it. I love doing this. And it's a lot of fun for me, and hopefully it's a lot of fun for you watching these streams. Tonight, we're going to go over demons. Demons, there is a big category under demons. I know that's, a spooky topic for y'all, but demons are part of Dungeons & Dragons. It's part of a fantasy world. They are antagonists, whether they look human, they look decrepit, horns protruding out of their forehead, whatever it is, they are the ones that are really good antagonists. So, without further ado, let's go into continuing the D on demons. Okay. Demons spawned in infinite layers of the abyss. Demons are the embodiment of chaos and evil. Engines of destruction barely contained in monstrous form. Possessing no compassion, empathy, or mercy. They exist only to destroy. The abyss creates demons as extensions of itself, spontaneously forming fields out of filth and carnage. Some are unique monstrosities, while others represent uniform strains, virtually identical to each other. Other demons, such as manes, are created from mortal souls, shunned or cursed by gods, or which are otherwise trapped in the abyss. Demons respect power and power alone. A greater demon commands shrieking mobs of lesser demons because it can destroy any lesser demons that dares to refuse its commands. The demon's status grows with the blood it spills. The more enemies that fall before it, the greater it becomes. The demon might spawn as manes and become a drench and eventually transform into a rock. After untold time spent fighting and surviving in the abyss, such elevations are rare. However, for most demons are destroyed before they attain specific power. The greatest of those that do survive make up the ranks of demon lords that threaten to tear the abyss apart with their endless warring. By expending considerable magical power, demon lords can raise lesser demons into greater form. Such promotions never stem from demon's deeds or accomplishments. Rather, a demon lord might wrap a manes into an invisible spy, or turn an army of drenches into other marching rival lords. Demon lords only rarely elevate demons into highest ranks, fearful of inadvertently creating rivals to their own power. There's a lot to cover here. But we are going to continue. Demons carry the strain of the abyssal corruption with them, and their mere presence changes the world for the worse. Plants wither and die in areas where abyssal breaches and demons appear. Animals shun the sites where the demon has made a kill. The site of demonic infestation might be fouled by a stench that never abates. But areas of bitter cold or burning heat or permanent shadows that mark the places where these fiends linger. Outside the abyss, death is a major nuisance that no demon fears. Mundane weapons can't stop these fiends, and many demons are resistant to the energy of the most potent spells. When a lucky hero manages to drop a demon in combat, the fiend dissolves into a foul odor. It then instantly reforms in the abyss, its minds and essence intact, even as its hatred is inflamed. The only way to truly destroy a demon is to seek the abyss and kill it there. Now, we're going to continue what the demons are. You could use them for your campaign. You could use them for anything. They're really, really good NPCs, big bads, however you want to use them. They're great. Well, let's continue about demons. A powerful demon can take steps to safeguard itself life essence using secret methods and abyssal metals to create an amulet into which part of that essence is seated. If the demon's abyssal form is ever destroyed, the amulet allows the fiend to reform at a time and a place of its choosing. Obtaining a demonic amulet is a dangerous enterprise, and is simply seeking such device risks drawing the attention of the demon that created it. A creature possessing a demonic amulet can exact favors from the demon whose life essence the amulet holds, or inflicts great pain if the fiend resists. The amulet is destroyed, the demon that created it is trapped in the abyss for a year and a day. And then demons also have cults. You can summon them, mages, but if a single mistake is made, the summoner falls victim to the wrath of this demon. Let's go into the movies. The Book of Vile Darkness, which is part of Vecna. Vecna is a demi-lich, and he has that book. So let's continue. The Book of Vile Darkness. They are authorities on demonic matters. These ancient tomes describe techniques that can trap the essence of the demon on the material plane, placing it within a weapon, idol, piece of jewelry, and preventing the fiend's return to the abyss. An object that binds a demon must specifically be prepared with unholy incantations and innocent blood. It radiates a palpable evil, chilling and fouling the air around it. A creature that handles such an object experiences unsettling dreams and wicked impulses, but is able to control the demon whose essence is trapped within the object. Destroying the object frees the demon, which immediately seeks revenge against its binder. And there is demon possession. If you've seen movies, you know exactly what that is. True names. Through demons all have common names. Every demon lord and every demon of type 1 through 6 has a true name that keeps secret. A demon can be forced to disclose its true name if charm and ancient scrolls and tomes are said to exist. That is lists true names of the most powerful demon. A mortal can learn the demon's true name, can use powerful summoning magic to call the demon from the abyss and exercise a measure of control over it. However, Most demons brought to the material plane in this manner do everything in their power to wreak havoc or sow discord and strife. Now, the Lords. We're going to go over the Lords. We're not going to go over all of them, but that is just part of it. Okay. The Lords, they are chaotic power of the abyss, rewards demons of particular ruthlessness, ingenuity with a dark blessing, transforming them into unique beings whose power can rival the gods. These demon lords rule through cunning and brute force, hoping to one day claim the prize of absolute control over all abyss. It's a Demogorgon. We all know Demogorgon with the show Stranger Things. And of course, it's the signature big bad for Dungeons and Dragons. One of them. This beast, this self-styled Prince of Demons, the Demogorgon, yearns for nothing less than undoing the order of the multiverse. An insane assemble of features and drives, the Prince of Demons inspires fear and hatred among other demons and lords. Demogorgon towers 3 times the height of a human, his body as sinuous as a snake and as powerful as a great ape. Sucker tentacles take the place of its arms. His lower torso ends in webbed and clawed feet and forked tail whose whip-like tips are armed with cruel blades. The Prince of Demons have 2 baboon heads, both of them mad, yet only a conflict between the 2 halves, dual nature, that keeps the demon lord's ambitions in check. That is one of them. There are many, many, many demons. Law, or Lilith, demon queen of spiders. We all know is the matriarch of the Drow. So we have 6 big bads. Okay? You have your experience and challenge ratings. Each one is pretty strong. This one has an armor class of 19, hit points 262, speed 40, fly 80. Yeah, that's pretty, this is pretty big deal here. Okay, let's move on. Strength 26 plus 8, dexterity 15 plus 2, constitution 22 plus 6, intelligence 20 plus 5, wisdom 16 plus 3, charisma 22 plus 6. I'm not going to go through all of them, but I will tell you, these guys pack a punch. This one in particular has a challenge rating of 19, 22,000 experience points. Is immune to fire and poison. Addition immunities, poisoned. Senses true sight, 120 feet. Passive perception, 13. Language, abyssal. Telepathy, 120 feet. His damage is very massive. When he dies, he explodes. Each creature within 30 feet must make a DC 20 dex save, and they're going to take 20d6 of damage, fire damage on a failed save, or half on a successful. That is very basic. Normal. For all creatures, when they use their abilities, something that they use their damage ratings, and if you fail your save, you take full. But if you make your save, you take half. Yeah. Um, it has a fire aura, and that one is 3d6 of damage. It's a pretty big deal. Okay, let me see here. Magic weapons. His attacks are magical, which means damage resistance, cold, lightning, bludgeoning, piercing, slashing, non-magical attacks. Basically, resistances are half damage. That's what it means. And these guys pack a punch. I keep saying that, but it's the truth. Its long sword to hit is plus 14. Its reach 10 feet. Slashing damage 13, 3d8 lightning damage. And 3d8 plus 8 slashing. As a whip, the reach is longer because he has whip. And his attack is plus 14, which is the same. That's not going to change. Unless he has an ability added to that. His hit is 15, 2d6 plus 8, slashing damage. And he teleports 120 feet to an unoccupied space. Wonderful. Let me go to a less beefier one. So let me go to this guy. This guy has an armor class of 15. 5 less than the other one. His hit points is 68. His speed is 40, his climb is 40. Strength 18 plus 4, dexterity 15 plus 2, constitution 16 plus 3, intelligence 7, negative 2, of course, wisdom 14 plus 2, charisma 9, negative 1. These saving throws are dex plus 5, constitution plus 6. Perception skills plus 5, stealth plus 5. Damage resistance, cold, fire, and lightning. Resistance, half damage, to cold, fire, and lightning. That's still a big deal. Damage immunity, poison. Senses, blind sight, dark vision. 30 feet, 120 feet. Passive perception, 15. Telepathy 120, and languages, it's abyssal. Challenge rating 5, 1800 XP. Not bad. This creature can still put you in a corner, give you trouble. Has innate spellcasting. Here's the trouble. Spellcasting ability is wisdom. Spell save DC 13. You can innately cast the following spells. For 1 day. Entangled, Phantasmal Force. 2 days. Disguise Self and Invisibility. That's pretty amazing. Reckless. Start of turn. You can gain advantage on all melee weapons. All melee weapon attack rolls it makes during that turn, but attack rolls against it have advantage until the start of next turn. Running leap, yeah. 40 feet, and when he jumps, up to 20 feet when he has a running start. It's pretty cool. Actions. He has 3 actions. So imagine you have a party of 8, and this guy already has 3 actions when his 3 attacks in his initiative. Wow. He has a bite and 2 fists, so he looks like an ape. His bite is plus 7 to hit, reach 5, hit 11, 2d6 plus 4, piercing damage. Big deal. Alright, His fist. +7, doesn't change. +5 reach. Hit 9, 1d10 +4 bludgeoning. Here's another one that looks like a mosquito. This one's funny. I don't know what type of how bad this guy will be for your game. The ape demon looks pretty cool. This one looks like mosquitoes. Kind of has hair, large eyes, and like it looks like a mosquito. A long, it's not a beak. More like a, it looks like a nail or some form of protrusion. But it looks cool. But he looks like a mosquito. Anyways, he has armor class 15, and all this is natural armor. 84 hit points, flight 60, speed 20. Strength 15 +2, dexterity 15 +2, constitution 12 +1, intelligence 11 +0, wisdom 14 +2, charisma 10 +0. Now, the dex save +5, wisdom save +5. We're going to go over what all this means. And it's very simple. I roll 20-sided, I add the dex saving throw, which is a +5, and in order to make a saving throw, I have to meet that target number, and so forth. If I meet that target number, I succeed. Damage, resistance, cold, fire, and lightning. Again, that's half damage. That's pretty cool. Damage immunity, poison. Condition immunity, poison. Senses, blind sight, 10 feet. Dark vision, 120. Passive perception, 15. Languages, again, abyssal. And telepathy, 120 feet. Challenge rating, 6. 2300. Not bad. This guy's pretty dope. He could produce a horrid droning sound to which demons are immune. Any creature that starts its turn within 30 feet of it must succeed DC 12 Constitution saving throw, or fall unconscious for 10 minutes. Creature can't hear. The drone automatically succeeds on the save. The effect on the creature ends if it takes damage, or the other creature takes an action to splash it with holy water. If a creature saving throw is successful, or the effect ends for it, it is immune to the drone for the next 24 hours. So if you make your save, you're good. But I don't know about that falling unconscious stuff. Either way, let's continue. Magic resistance. Spider climb. Yeah, it's a bug. Actions. Well, it has one action. It's a bug. +5 to hit, reach 5, 1 creature, hit 16, 46 +2. Piercing damage 24, 7d6. That's actually pretty cool. It's protruding, is needle-like protrusion. That does the damage. And it's necrotic damage, so let's take a look. That's 76 damage. So let's see. The necrotic damage affects a creature's hit point. If the effect reduces a creature's hit point maximum to 0, the creature dies. This reduction to the creature's hit point max lasts until the creature finishes a long rest, or until it affected by a spell like Greater Restoration. Yes, gotta have a cleric or some form of magic in your party. If not, you will be in trouble. going to go through this. Yeah. All of them have various sizes and strengths. We're not going to go through all of them. Yeah. I will go over the main. It's a small fiend. Its armor class is 9, hit points 9, 2d6 plus 12 plus 2, speed 20. Strength, dex, con, intelligence, wisdom, and charisma. They're very low. In fact, the highest he has is a con of 13 plus 1. Everything else are negative. But he's still resistant to cold, fire, and lightning. He's immune to poison. Dark vision 60 feet, fast perception 9. Interesting. 1 attack, plus 2 to hit, reach 5, 2d4 slashing. He looks like a big blob. Humanoid, but big kind of blobbish. Yeah, he's got large hands, claws, and his legs are pretty wide, and he's got 4 toes that have pretty curled talons. That's kind of cool. Interesting. They have the this demon that looks like Medusa. She's a snake. Her name is Merilith, and her armor class is 18. Her hit points is 189. Speed 40. Her strength is 18 plus 4, dex 20 plus 5, con 20 plus 5, intelligence 18 plus 4, wisdom 16 plus 3, charisma 20 plus 5. Those are great stats. She is going to be a terror. Her challenge rating is 16, 15,000 XP. Yeah. Yeah, she's pretty massive. So, and to tell you how massive, because she has, six arms. So, that's pretty massive. And with her tail attack, that's 7 attacks. And she carries long swords and a tail. Plus 9 to hit, reach 5. 1 target hit, 13, 2d8 plus 4. Slashing damage. Not bad. Where she hits you pretty hard is if you're grappled, to escape is DC 19. And so you know how grapple works. Strength and athletics, they go against each other. So that's how it works. But this is DC 19, and if she grapples you, you're restrained, and then it's pretty bad. She teleports up to 120 feet, unoccupied space. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And she parries. Well, parry here is adds 5 to her AC against 1 melee attack. So she can do that. It's a reaction. So her armor class is 18, and the way it works is add 5 to your AC. That's pretty cool. It's pretty dope. Okay, I think I'm not gonna do anymore, but yeah. Yeah, everything else is pretty cool. And then we'll do devils. We'll do that later on before we go to, yeah, they've got a long list. The next episode we'll do devil. But they got a long list for demons. Yeah, it's pretty cool. So yeah. Anyways, let me get back here. Anyways, thank you all for chiming in. Tomorrow, or today, it's 1:21 a.m. Central Time, my time. So tomorrow, today, later, 8 p.m. Central, we are going to continue the campaign, season 1. All my players will be here, and we're gonna have one hell of fun. It's gonna be great. I can't wait to see all of you online, and thank you for joining me tonight. I'll see you.